In 1952, this was one of the cars that Chevy offered to the American population. They had different styles and different models. This one is a famous Style Line Deluxe, but they also had the Fleet Line. It's a very nice original car that we would like to advertise for sale. I know many of our followers are always looking for this type of 1950s vintage Chevys. So in this video, I would like to let you guys know that we have this one available for sale. We're asking $22,000. So if there's anyone watching this video that might be interested in buying it, you could give us a call, 305-783-0755. All the chrome in the car is in very good conditions. Over here, you have a very small dent on the chrome, but the rest of the chrome is extremely good. You have your deluxe emblem there, your rear gravel guards, and that beautiful 1952 spear. Over here you have your gas tank guard. This is so that when you're putting gas and you put the hose here, you don't scratch the paint. So the gas hose is going to rest on this chrome. Going around the back, you have the small tail lights with the chrome bezel and the big one-piece back bumper. You have the bumper guards in the center and obviously single exhaust. I want you to notice the condition of the chrome in this car because it is in excellent conditions. Not only the bumper, but also the tail light bezels and including the trunk emblem. The glass in the car is also in excellent shape. It looks like at some point the car was restored and they replaced the glass, not only in the back, but also on the sides and the front. All of the chrome in the car, like I mentioned, is in excellent condition, including the chrome trims around the windows, glass, door panels. This car has been so well maintained that the original owner decided to put a seat cover on the seat to be able to protect the original fabric. And right below this, you have the original cloth and seat materials. This car has no rust, and it has a very cool accessory that I would like to show you guys. 1952 was a beautiful year because it kept the same line, the same style from 1949 through 1952. Then in 1953, it changed completely. They gave the car a brand new look, and this was the last year for this style of Chevy bombs. So this body style is from 1949 all the way through 1952, and then 1953 and 1954 is completely different. The chrome in the front bumper, as well as the headlights, the chrome grille, is in very good conditions. Obviously, once again, you have your trunk, your hood emblem, and hood ornament. Paint is super shiny. Doesn't have one single scratch that I can point out to. I don't know if you guys already noticed, but this car is not equipped with the original hubcaps. The hubcaps that it has are from 1955, from a 1955 Chevy. I have not been able to get the original rims for the 1952 model. That way I can fit the original hubcaps from 1952. Because since the rims and the hubcaps are from the 1955 Chevy, you cannot fit the 1952 hubcaps on those rims. This car is also equipped with a front visor. However, the front visor is not painted as shiny and as nice as the rest of the car. It looks like at some point they put it on, and originally it probably didn't have it. As you can see, the front glass is also in excellent conditions. And over here you have an accessory that is called the what is it called? I completely forgot. I think it's called the eye finder. I have no idea. Coincidentally, it popped up on Facebook Marketplace. Somebody was selling one of this, and they were going for $400. Oh, passing eye. That's what it's called, passing eye. So if anybody knows what this is for, please let me know in the comments below. I was reading on Google what they were used for, and apparently, once you're sitting inside the car, you look through here, it's gonna reflect here, and you're gonna be able to see when you park. This is gonna help, it's gonna serve you as a guide so that you don't hit the curb on the side of the road. So you look through here to here, and then this is gonna be pointing the front driver tire. Same thing on the passenger side. You have the curb fillers, which is these two little antennas that you have here. So when you are parking on the curb, you hear the two small antennas rub on the curb, and that will let you know that you're as close as possible to the curb without hitting the white wall tires. Very cool feature, and very nice accessory from the 1950s. Door panels on this side are also in excellent conditions. Obviously, you have the original big steering wheel with the dash painted green, and all of the gauges from the temperature, the gas gauge, battery, oil pressure, and the speedometer. This car shows 30,852 original miles. The mileage in this car is not exempt. So most of the time when you buy a classic car, the auto tag agency likes to exempt the mileage. But in this case, the title that was given to me has the miles recorded, so it is not an exempt mileage car, which obviously that helps a lot with the value of the car having original documented miles. Over there you have the glove box, the original radio. The radio does not work. And then over here you have a clock. Visors. It's a very nice car. I know many of you guys like this type of content that I put for you guys. So even if you're not in the market to purchase a classic car, I would like to ask every single one of you guys watching this video to subscribe to the channel. That way you support me to continue growing. And remember to give this video a like. It is completely free to watch my videos on YouTube. And the one way to support me is by giving the videos a like and sharing my content, and also subscribing to the channel. Now I would like to show you guys the trunk. All original, just like the rest of the car. You have an original spare tire. This one, that's the original rim, by the way. So it's nice to have at least one spare tire on an original rim. You have the original jack. Once again, my name is William. I'm asking $22,000 for the car, and you're welcome to give me a call. My number is 305-783-0755. And we're going to be asking $22,000 for this beautiful 1952 Chevy Deluxe. Something that I like to see every time that I buy a car is the door strikers. If they are painted, usually it means that they didn't do a good job at painting the car. And when they are not painted, that usually means that whoever painted the car took very good attention, paid very good attention to detail, and took the time to remove them and not paint over those. I really hate to see when people paint over the door strikers. To start the car is very simple. You put the key in the ignition. You make sure that the key is always in the center position. Make sure that the car is in neutral. This car is 3-speed on the column, by the way. And you push right here. When you push, it starts right up. This car is equipped with the 6-in-line 216 engine, one single barrel carburetor. It has an accessory. This is the oil filter. That was something that people were able to order back then. You could have either an oil filter or no filter at all. On this side, you have the 6 volts battery, the coil, and the distributor cap with the rotor and all of the ignition components. Pretty much a very original and simple car to work on, including your horns, radiator, and the other horn on the other side. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, one more time, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok as Generation Old School. Guys, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all your support. For those of you guys that have purchased cars through this channel from me, thank you. If anybody watching this video has ever purchased a car from me and you have the need of selling it, please give me an opportunity to buy it back from you, and give me a call if you're interested in buying this one. 305-783-0755. Thank you, and God bless you all.